been raining on and off the last few hours or so. Luckily Ryan got to work like 15 minutes before it started, which is good. Oh, my phone's getting wet, that's not good. It's always nice when it rains in LA. I think over here we get a little bit more rain than in West Hollywood. We're not very far from West Hollywood, but a little bit more, just because we're a bit close to the ocean. Right now, for the last few days, I've been having a major self-battle over whether I should be using Apple Music, Spotify, or Pandora. So right now I'm testing all three. Problem I find is that Apple Music has the biggest selection, but the worst radio. Like their radio, they suggest like you can only put in one song, you can't put in a playlist. I don't think you can put in an artist, or you might be able to put in an artist, but you can't put in like a whole playlist, so you can't put in much, you can't change the variety. And then it just selects like 20 songs and just plays them on repeat. It's ridiculous. And there's no like rating system to say, oh, I like this one, I don't like this one. It's just blech. Spotify is better, but still not perfect. Like you can put in an entire playlist, which is really good, but it still has the problem where I can say, yes, I like this song, and no, I don't like this song. But then 4 songs up, it'll come up with the song from the same album. Or like, I don't like this song, and you'd think it would kind of limit the amount of that artist, but there was one specific album that it kept on playing every second song was from this album, even though I dislike every single one. I get that it might play one more after you play the first one, but after I've disliked all of them, you think it would cut the whole album out. One of those things that just doesn't seem too smart. Now, Pandora definitely is the best and the cheapest, but I don't want to just use Pandora. I need a normal music service as well as Pandora. I don't want to pay for Pandora and something else. So I'm trying to figure out if I can stand the free version of Pandora for radio plus either Apple Music or Spotify for the rest of my music. It's a difficult one. So I'm walking home and I realized that I haven't really recorded much the last few days. By much, I mean nothing. Yesterday I didn't do anything. That's a lie. I did go to Fatburger because we found that there's a Fatburger nearby and we went grocery shopping. But everyone always seems to judge me when I record my food, so I'm just not going to record my food from now on. It's your own fault. Stop judging me. I've got coffee from Starbucks, and like literally coffee pods, not coffee. Why did I say literally? That didn't make sense. I've got coffee pods from Starbucks because we have one of those Starbucks machines. It's like a weird version of an espresso or a Keurig, and it only takes Starbucks pods. The coffee it makes is delicious, though. Now this one we have does like milk pods, so it's dried milk in it. You put the coffee pod in and then you put the milk pod in, and it makes a latte. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow or maybe today if I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I got some lunch at Whole Foods, which I didn't record because you're gonna judge me, so you won't know that I ate an entire sandwich and a slice of pizza and a mocha flavored milk. So you can't judge me. So, I wanted to show Ryan how we do sausages in Australia, because one thing that I find is kind of strange is Americans don't do sausages really as like a dinner food. They do like, they know German sausages and like Italian sausages, but they're all specialty things. Like, the German ones are always the big bratwursts, and the Italian ones are like the veal and pork and everything. But they don't have just the normal, like, and they're all really fat. They don't have just the normal, like, thin sausages. You can have, like, 2 or 3 of them, barbecue them up, like the Australian version of a sausage. They just don't exist anywhere. So we're compromising by, we found some German ones, and we're doing them with onion on some bread diagonally. Because they don't have sausage sizzles here. So I need to teach Ryan the glory of the sausage sizzle. So one thing that we found the other day at the store, which was really funny, was crumpets. I didn't know they had crumpets in America, but they do. They totally do. They only had one brand, and there weren't many of them, but they totally have crumpets. I tried to explain what a crumpet was to Ryan, and it was very difficult. I was trying to explain how they're kind of like jelly-ish. They're not. They're like an English muffin, but they're totally not. So now I can actually show him, which makes it easier. I'm having one of my favorites, which is open face ham cheese. Very delicious. Cinnamon toast crunch and coffee. So this coffee is from the machine I have that kind of makes the lattes with a coffee capsule and a powdered milk capsule. So it's interesting. It's surprisingly really good. Not as good as like a proper milk one, but it is really good, really tasty. And I don't have anything for my Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so it's a little bit weird to be run out of milk. But it'll still be tasty. And TV. How good does this look? This is the spaghetti we made yesterday. It's really good reheated. It's really tasty. And TV, yay. Yes, I know you're gonna judge us, but guess what? I've decided I don't care anymore. Judge all you want. We've been going really well. We've been making every meal at home, and we are having a bit of a splurge. Judge me if you will. And pizza. Pizza in focus. So Ryan and I have justly decided that because this ice cream is mint, it's like toothpaste, and it's healthy. Totally makes sense. Yeah, this ice cream is particularly amazing. I actually got a healthy shake, well, semi-healthy shake, and a healthy sandwich, well, semi-healthy sandwich as well, but this cookie deserved to be vlogged. Actually, the sandwich deserved to be vlogged as well, but I forgot. So, Ryan and I are having some friends over. We're pretty social people. Like, we actually had some friends over yesterday as well, and I'd really like to introduce them to you. So, this here is Frank. Oh, is that Frank?
That's Frank.
Who's that?
That's Tom.
And then Sally and Brenda up here. And where did Stuart go? Stuart is...
He's down the drain.
No, Stuart's on the floor here somewhere. I've lost Stuart.
Nah, he's gone.
He was right behind the door a minute ago. Oh well, Stuart's gone. He's probably on the door frame somewhere. Totally proper legitimate cooks, and by we I mean mainly Ryan. We have delicious burgers. We made these patties ourselves. By we I mean I googled what to put in them, and Ryan already knew, so he didn't need me to Google it, and did it for all the work. But I washed up. I did the washing, so I totally count as having done part of this. So this morning I was pretty hungry, so I made 2 packets of oatmeal for breakfast. And of course, basically all of the second packet overflowed while it was cooking. The reason it overflowed is because I wasn't watching the microwave, because I was trying to find a spoon. Ooh, I still never found my spoon, so instead I'm eating with a fork. And I only have 1 bowl of oatmeal, and I have a huge mess to clean up in the microwave. But hey, tasty, and coffee, so I can't complain. I think I might have overdone myself a little bit. I was very hungry, and I think I overordered. There are so many nice places in Brentwood, and I've been eating in for lunch the past few days, so I'm really happy to actually get out. And, well, I haven't been eating. I ate at Whole Foods yesterday, then I've been eating the last 2 days before that. So I'm happy to finally get out and try some of the delicious food that Brentwood has to offer. Just look at these cakes. These cakes are truly incredible. Right here for the cupcakes. So we have some onion and I just paused to turn my flash on there. Chicken. We are grilling up. We found, well not grilling up, cooking up. We found this awesome skillet that we can use because skillets are the best. Something I want to buy really soon is a cast iron skillet for my own. They last so stupidly long. So I really want to buy one when I finally get my own place here. So we have homemade healthy burritos. I would like to add these totally unhealthy. This is chicken, onion, lettuce, and a little bit of cheese. And beans. We're actually healthy. I swear we are. It's just most of the time we don't record our meals. I love Wilfred. We started watching Wilfred as our new show because it's half Australian and half American. I'll say the American version of Wilfred, I should say. It's perfect. Okay, Ryan and I have made our way to Darlow's Aussie Pie Shop. There are Tim Tams over there. They have like all this crazy stuff and everywhere. We have here a beef, bacon and cheese pie. We have some sausage rolls. We have a beef stroganoff pie.